Hello, IB English students, and welcome to the Quarter 3, Week 3, Day 2 video for those students who were absent from our live Zoom class. As a reminder, everything you say, do, or type is recorded, so keep it school appropriate, and there's no saving, downloading, or taking pictures of our class ever. Our agenda for today is a grammar practice, focusing on combining sentences, and then the remainder of the time was yours to work on your high-level essay outline for perfume. Okay, so if you take a look at the grammar exercise right here, there's a couple of things, right? It says combine the 10 pairs of sentences in the boxes below, forming compound sentences. If you're unsure of what a compound sentence is supposed to look like, if you click on the hyperlinked samples, it'll take you to the bottom of the document where I go over 2 examples and explaining why this one is capable of being conjoined with a semicolon, and how this one is conjoined using a comma and a coordinating conjunction. I've also listed for you the coordinating conjunctions and their function, right? How do they work within a sentence? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Okay. In addition to that, just as a precaution or a heads up, right? Questions 5 and questions 8 are slightly trickier than the others. The others are about combining sentences, right? So that you're just focusing on one rule, right? Or 1 or 2 rules about combining the sentences. But sentence 5 and 8 also incorporates a quote from the text. Please remember that whenever you are using a sentence that includes a quote, the citation goes at the very end of your full sentence. Please keep that in mind while you combine those. After students worked on that, we went through and did this exercise where we kind of discussed possible answers. I'll do the first one with you, and you can kind of extrapolate from there. So first, I got to exit full screen. Okay, so the Marquis de la Talia d'Espinaza is a horrible person, period. He uses Grenouille to further his own reputation, right? So I have a couple of options here. So if I wanted to bring those together, there's my little text box. So I might end the sentence with the word person from the first sentence, right? Put comma, and then a coordinating conjunction, right? A coordinating conjunction that would bring those two together if I wanted to show cause and effect, but in the reverse order, right? The effect happens and then the cause would be the word for. Right? Think of the word for as like the word because. Okay. Let's see. So for he, lowercase h, right? And then, I'm not typing over top of this because I can't, but I'll do it like this. He uses Grenouille to further his own reputation, right? So that's one way that you could fix the sentence. A second way that you could fix that sentence, right, would be he's a horrible person, and then the second sentence is actually elaborating on the first one, right, telling you exactly what he did to be a horrible person. The easiest way to combine that would be to use a semicolon. Just remember to make the H in he a lowercase h, and that too would work in this scenario to fix the sentence. So it doesn't matter which one you chose, right? Just one or the other will suffice. And many of these sentence combining stems, have multiple ways of fixing them, right? There's no like one universal way. But please read the sentences carefully. Sometimes there is a necessity for setting up a relationship, right? A choice between two things, or a cause and effect relationship, etc. If you get lost, just go back and look at the resources that I gave you at the bottom of the document. Then after that, when students turn that in, I had students do this part in the Zoom chat, but you can do this at the bottom of that document. The final task of the day was to write 2 sentences on your own, right? Write 2 compound sentences. Choose one of these options and just write those 2 sentences about that option, right? So, for example, option 1, write about the last 2 meals you ate. You write 1 sentence, make it a compound sentence using either a semicolon or a common according conjunction, or you can pick a different option, right? Write about your favorite TV or film character. Write about your feelings regarding the return to school. Right? Just pick one of those things, write 2 sentences, and combine them to make 2 compound sentences. And again, you can put that at the bottom of the activity that we just discussed on the previous screens. And that was it. Well, you should be done with perfume. Sorry. Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. So in the meantime, write your action items, right? Review the grammar for next week's quiz. It'll be similar to what we did the first time, right? You know that it'll also have sentence combining on there. So please kind of pay closer attention to that. And if you have any questions, please attend student support from 2:45 to 3:15. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in class soon.